Today we're going to be breaking down the exact 3 steps that my student Umayma took to go from making 1K a month to having 1K days as a DM setter in just under 30 days. And just a disclaimer, we're not going to be giving you some generic stuff like do more follow-ups or get more paying. This stuff will actually help you move your income. Step 1 is DM closing. Every single week you come across at least 1 to 2 people that literally walk in your inbox like customer holding their credit card ready to buy whatever you have. Now these are the people that have been following your coaches for years. They bought something before from them and they basically say things like, how do I join or how do I get started? Now a lot of the setters would book these leads for closers and just tell them this
lead is a 100% close.
When in reality, these leads don't even need a closer. It's almost like finding a gold piece and then taking it to someone else to have them melted and giving them 50% off. Instead, I want you to close these people in the DMs. So let's do some quick maths. Let's say your program is 5K and you come across 2 of these leads a week and you close them right inside the DM, which means you get 15% commission for both the set and the close. And to put it in perspective, that's $750 per close, which is $1,500 for you at the end of the week, and an extra 6K if you can close 2 of these people in the DMs every single week predictably. And if you're uncertain if you can really close these people inside the DMs, guess what? You have the business owner. You can always ask them for help. You can always have them record a video or some sort of a voicemail to help you with the closing process. Now let's talk about step 2, which is the dead closers pipeline. I want you to imagine your closers pipeline as a lost treasure chest, because there are so many people that were this close to buying but they simply slipped through the cracks. Your closers take thousands of calls per year and a huge percentage of those leads were interested, ready, they had the money, they said let me think, or they missed a call and never got the chance to rebook. And these leads don't even hate your offer, they simply just disappeared like your socks in the laundry. So your job is super simple with a step 2. I want you to go into the CRM, go into their pipeline, check the how to warm leads and basically revive these conversations, literally CPR. You can send them messages like, hey John, we saw that you were really interested in getting help with your e-commerce store a couple of months ago but could never really pull the trigger. How are things going for you now? Or you could simply say something like, hey John, we just updated the program recently and added a couple of things that we discussed a couple of months ago that I feel like are gonna excel your e-commerce sales. Worth a chat? Now even if 0.5% of those leads convert, that could add an extra 20-30 grand for you in commissions per year. Now a good rule of thumb is if another setter set them up previously, you should do a 50-50 split with them, and if it's your set, then take the entire commission. Step number 3 is renewals. Now a lot of these coaching programs run from 3 to 12 months, and when someone finishes, the team literally forgets that they exist. But the easiest person to sell to is someone that has bought from you before. It's almost like refreshing your food. It's already cooked, you just gotta warm it up a bit. You could simply send them messages like, hey John, it's been a while since we last connected. How's everything been for you since the program ended? Or you could say something like, hey John, it's been a while that we last chatted within the program. How are things going with XYZ? Now, even if you suck at renewals and kind of catching these people, you'll still be able to get at least 2 closes for every 50 messages you send to old clients based on the data that I have. Which means that's an extra $500 to 1K a week for you if you just continue to do it on a day-to-day basis. Now let's kind of take a moment and step back and kind of stack all of these on top of each other. DM closes would allow you to add 1 to 2K a week, closers pipeline would allow you to add 500 to 1K a week, and renewals would allow you to add another 1K on top of that per week. Now that's an extra 3 to 4K a week without talking with new leads, without working extra hours, or without changing your offer in the first place. And that's exactly how I was averaging anywhere between 12 to 16K a month as a DM setter, working less than 6 hours a day. And with that being said, I'll see you next week.